M-E-Y-E-R-S, Meyers Mohawks. Hello everyone, and welcome to Memories of Meyers and the Class of 1961. On graduation day, the class assembled on the auditorium stage for the very last time, and then each graduate went their separate way to pursue their individual dreams and aspirations. The same auditorium had welcomed them to the Meyers family back in 1956 and served as a focal point for numerous activities through the years. The annual talent show was always a popular activity with students. And boy, I'll tell you, some were as good as professional entertainers. Ira Saylor could beat out the rhythm as well as anyone I knew, and it was no surprise that he became the drummer for Joe Nardone and the All-Stars. Our very own Jackie Alaba and her sister Beverly showcased their talent throughout our 6 years at Meyers, and I just loved to watch them perform. Sue Warner had rhythm in her feet, and she was joined by Karen Bunny LaBella on the chorus line. The junior and senior orchestras could be heard at all school chapel programs and at musical programs held throughout the year. Proud parents, relatives, and friends usually filled the auditorium whenever the program was open to the public. The job of seating guests in the auditorium was given to the Ushers Club under the supervision of Miss Taberski. Ilsa Steinhauer, Carol Hughes, Thelma Marshall, and Florence Marcus were senior members of the club. The girls had a hard time getting anyone to sit down whenever Walter Wendrinovich squeezed a fast-paced polka out of his accordion. The senior play, entitled Captain Applejack, was a much-anticipated event, and the faculty attempted to involve as many class members as possible. Some students would serve as musicians. Others would work behind the scenes, and some others would serve as on-stage talent. The cast of actors included Alan Tope, Susan Rolfs, Sharon Boyle, Colleen Roach, Susan Warner, Donna Liddick, Frank Locke, Doris Smith, Charlotte Levinosky, Donald Williams, John DeWitt, William Spiesman, Gerald Kammer, and William Evans. With Donna Liddick looking on, Miss Hogue applies makeup to Susan Schaefer, who'll be part of the Pirates crew along with Betsy Birkenhead, Frank Locke, George Salit, Ronnie Powell, Stan Dudek, and yours truly, Jim Moose Amos. In addition to directing the senior play, Miss Hogue served as the stage crew director. The stage crew worked whenever the auditorium was in use. Senior Dale Edwards was the stage manager, and he guided the activities of the entire crew, including seniors Mike Elias, Merle Bowen, Jim Amos, Jim Shea, Tom Cavanaugh, and Roger P. Hurry Jr. The auditorium came alive with enthusiasm on pep rally days. The school band, cheerleaders, strutters, and majorettes would work the student body into a frenzy. And I guess it really worked as our athletic teams excelled during the 1960-61 sports season. 3 of our classmates, Don Williams, Steve Stahl, and Jack Smith, also earned individual recognition as city wrestling champions. Way to go, guys! The modern choir was comprised of senior high students, and the class of 1961 was well represented. When the singers joined their voices together, the results were out of this world. This strange-looking piece of equipment was one of the very first television projection machines in the country. It would project a 12 by 16 foot image on the auditorium movie screen, and Meyers students got to see large screen live TV long before anyone else. Yeah, I can remember watching America blast off into space. I also remember watching live TV coverage of the World Series back when it was played during the afternoon hours. The student body was also treated to full-length feature movies from time to time, and I can recall seeing Cheaper by the Dozen right there in the school auditorium.
Have an even dozen like you?
Are all these kids yours, mister? Or is this a picnic?
They're all mine, and believe me, it's no picnic.
Yes, we did have a wonderful time at Meyers High School, and I hope you enjoyed the memories.